Hi guys, it's Antonia and we are back again with another video. And just like the other episode, this one too, we are about to watch some videos and talk a little about it. And this one it's about us. Yes, you and I. It's about this generation, Gen Z. Yes, that's the name that we have. Gen Z, the undateable generation. Yes, it's like now, if you look around us, relationship problems everywhere, this and that. You see a whole lot of stuff, single people around, cheating. When you listen to this person's story, this person was at fault, a whole lot of. So yeah, we're about to go ahead and watch the videos, what other people went through, what they have seen, and yeah, I will take a time for I to come and also explain my own experience.
I swear this generation makes me never want to get into a relationship. So I was out last night at a bar with a few friends and I ran into a friend I used to know at uni, right? Let's call him Derek. Derek is with two of his friends. He introduces me to, let's call her Jane and Jessica. We all introduce ourselves. Hey, I'm Gabriel, nice to meet you. We're all just chilling, laughing, having a good time, right? So I start talking to Jane, who I think is very attractive. Now, as me and Jane were talking and kind of flirting and getting touchy-feely with each other, her friends are kind of looking at her and me and just like kind of giving us looks, and I didn't really know what that meant, but we'll find out later. And at this point I think everything's fine, right? But then I go into the bathroom with my friend. I turn around to him and I'm like, hey man, Jane's actually like a pretty cool girl. I think I'm gonna ask her out. And he just looks at me like, dude, she has a boyfriend, right? And I'm just like, what? So I said to her like, look, I didn't know you had a boyfriend and stuff. And she's just like, yeah, but like just add my Instagram anyway. And I'm just like, bro, loyalty is just not a thing that exists anymore. So many people are just in relationships just because they're afraid to be alone, just so they have someone, but then they act single regardless. I know not everyone's like this, but you have to admit, my generation or just the generation below me, it's just so normal.
So if you listen to this guy's story, it was like he met this girl, like he like a friend of his introduced this girl, and this girl knows that she is in a relationship, but then she started getting flirty and doing those stuff like you feel me with this guy that he just met, and she didn't tell the guy that she has a boyfriend. Can you imagine? It's like it's also a form of cheating to me. Yeah, it's like loyalty isn't something we stand on nowadays. It's not. We just hook up with everybody that we vibe with just for 2-3 minutes and that's it.
I'm sorry, but Gen Z men are gonna die alone. I was texting this guy and I was telling him like music is one of the most important things to me. And so he asked me what my favorite song was and I sent it to him and he was like, oh, I didn't like it. I could barely get through the first minute. I had to turn it off. Thanks, you're blocked now. The fuck? Like, y'all do not know how to speak to women. Why would you say that? And I know y'all's dads and y'all granddads were some dogs, but they knew how to speak to women. They knew how to talk to them. They were liars and cheaters, but clearly they knew what the fuck they were doing because they had like 5 different families. Y'all need to do some consulting because y'all not getting bitches this way. I'm sorry.
You asked the girl her favorite music, she sent it to you, and you were like, you didn't like you just said it straight without even like, bro, come on, even if you didn't like it, at least compliment, like, oh, nice song, nice music, whatever. And you don't listen to it, just don't go straight to the point and be like, I didn't like it anyway. Like, bro, who does that? Some of you people are trash, to be frank with you. Some of you guys are trash. Not only guys, both genders. You ask the person, okay, what's your favorite this thing? I sent it to you. You were like, I didn't like it anyway. Like, who does that? Who does that? Like, they don't ask at all. Don't ask at all, bro. You don't know how to talk to people. Men don't know how to talk to women. Women don't know how to talk to men nowadays. Like, if that was what was happening on our grandpas and dad's time, like, trust me, they wouldn't be with our moms or our grandmothers to this stage. If they acted like how Gen Z we are acting, they wouldn't be in a marriage for more than 70 years and everything. That's why these relationship and marriage don't stand. It doesn't stand.
You you know that 44% of Gen Z has little to no dating experience? I see so many people on this app feel so alone in that and also blame so much of it on hookup culture. But Hinge actually just came out with a date report, and so much of the data disproves so many stereotypes about Gen Z dating, and it's so fascinating. Like, for example, I bet you didn't know, Gen Z daters are 30% more likely than millennials to believe there's one soulmate for each person, and 39% more likely to consider themselves romantically idealistic. I don't know why I found that really surprising. You know what I didn't find surprising at all? The thing that's holding us back the most is our fear of being cringy and our fear of rejection. It's like not funny at all. I just get that. Like, I definitely used to think it was embarrassing to tell someone how I actually felt about them, which like sounds stupid to say out loud, but especially when I thought everyone else just wanted to hook up and I was actually looking for love. Now that I've read that report and it says that literally 90% of Gen Z is looking for love, it makes me feel so much better. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you are like dating and feeling insecure about things like that. It's very reassuring.
There's been this new wave of single Gen Zers that have no idea where to look for their next date because they claim the dating apps aren't working and they have to look lost in Home Depot. But I'm here to be honest with you guys. You do not need to look lost in Home Depot, first of all. Second of all, you guys don't leave your house. How are you expecting to meet new people when you guys just sit at home all weekend, all week? You're either at work or at school, not going out of your way to meet anyone, not going anywhere, not putting yourself in uncomfortable situations to meet people. How do you expect to meet anyone that you would possibly want to date if you're always in your house? The secret is literally to go outside.
And you see, it's not like we don't go out to meet somebody or whatever that she's talking about. It's like, bro, the stress now in this our generation is too heavy. The stress now, the draining, emotional draining. Like, bro, I don't go, like, you don't even feel the urge to go out again because of your, past experience. Yeah, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense to you. But the stress, that's what I can say, is too much for us right now.
I'm going to tell y'all what the problem with dating in this generation is, okay? The problem is the internet has made everybody delusional as fuck. Men get on the internet and see women with the perfect faces and the perfect bodies. And the problem is, sir, you haven't been to the gym in 3 years and you don't ever go to the dentist. You can date a girl with a pudge. You can. You can. You'll be okay. Women get on the internet and see other women being gifted with designer and trips and all of that and don't be seeing how they getting treated behind closed doors. And it's like, most importantly, your man works at a factory, baby. You're going to have to be okay with getting gifted flowers and a card. And you should be okay with that. Like, the expectation be up here. And I just want us to be like, like, let's bring it back in the earth for a second.
So I'm actually going with this lady. Bro, you go to the media, to the internet, and you see a whole lot of couple doing a whole lot of stuff, like you feel like doing some, but meanwhile, your partner that you are with isn't doing that for you. But listen, in the olden days, those time, Charlie, who is doing it and put it on camera on phone to post it for you to see? Nobody. But right now, you go to the media, you see, men see this fine lady with this fine figure, like just a perfect 10, the definition of perfect, and be expecting his lady to be exactly like that. Meanwhile, you, the guy, haven't been to the gym in 3 years. Like, and what are you? Okay, fine. Let's say your lady looks whatever. You don't like it. What are you doing to support her? That's the thing. What are you doing to support her? And a girl goes online, sees how a guy is treating his lady romantically, taking her on trips, buying her a bunch of expensive stuff, roses, jewels, dresses, a lot. Going to Bora Bora, Maldives, or whatever. And you too, your guy that just isn't, you fool me? And you expect your guy to do that for you. No, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. And sometimes most of these videos are staged. That's what you have to get into your mind. This media is making us look delusional. Bro, it's so serious right now. You go, you take your phone, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere that you go, it's all these lovey-doveys doing a lot of stuff, it will be entering your eyes. But meanwhile, you two don't have those access, don't waste it means, and you think that your partner isn't trying, isn't being real with you, whatever. It has to stop, and our expectation limit is so high that we need to bring it down, please.
Okay, things that annoy me, Gen Z dating scene edition. First of all, we need to talk about the cheating that is just so normalized in our society now. Obviously, cheating has always been a thing since like the medieval times, but the way it's just so normalized now, like, oh yeah, he cheated. Like every time I hear it, I'm like, it's just not a concept that like, it's just not something that will ever make sense to me, because like, first of all, why? Like, just break up with the person. If you really cared about somebody, you wouldn't feel the need to hook up with somebody else or like be texting somebody else emotionally and physically. Like, and then when they lie about it too, like if I cheated, I'd just be like, yo, like honestly, I'm trash, sorry, you deserve better, but I'm gonna tell you about it. Like, I don't know how people can like cheat and then still stay with a person and like do stuff with a person and act like it never happened. Like, I'd be sick to my stomach. Like, you're an awful person if you continuously do that, especially like guys, girls too obviously, but guys who like think it's funny and they're like, oh yeah, I hooked up with this friend, I smashed this girl, like she'll take me back. Like the amount of girls that like almost every single girl that I know has been cheated on. I feel like I could not survive that. I mean, I don't know, maybe I was lied to, but it seems like every single person that's been in a relationship in our generation has been cheated on, which is just not okay. Like, just break up if you want to get with somebody else. Why would you hurt somebody that much? And I feel like girls are just so used to it now, guys too, like people are just so used to it now that they're like, yeah, my ex cheated on me, like trauma, blah, blah, blah. Like, that is such a breach of trust, and it just shouldn't be normalized. It's disgusting. Situationships. This depends. Like, if you want to have a little sneaky link for a couple months or whatever, that's fine. But, like, I could break this down into, like, different parts. Like, first of all, people who like each other, but, like, keep defining their relationship as a situationship, like, just date or leave each other alone. Like, why are you wasting everybody's time? Those people that will, like, keep somebody, like, wrapped up for, like, the longest time because they don't want to date them, but they want to have them around. Then they'll, like, pop out with, like, a new boyfriend or girlfriend. It's like, for what? Why are you wasting everybody's time? Like, people who are, like, they do relationship stuff, like, go on dates, they kiss, they do all that stuff, but they're not a boyfriend and girlfriend. And it's mostly from the guy's side, let's be for real. Like, girls, most of the time, is like, we get down bad, so we're like, this is who I want to date. And the guy's like, no, but we're not together, but you're literally, like, sleeping next to somebody and going out on dates and blah, 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 blah. Doing stuff that, like, people who are in a relationship do, but you don't want to label on it. Weird. Like, people who have been in that shit for, like, years. Like, I've seen people who have been in a situation for, like, 5 to 10 years. I'm like, girl, like, get a family. Like, move on from this person. Like, they clearly don't want you if they've been stringing you along for years. I feel like situationships only like work in men's favor and they always win. Honestly, this whole Gen Z hookup culture, it's only men that win from this. Like, I feel like girls are always taking the L. Having multiple side pieces but lying that you don't. Like, I just don't get our generation with this honesty. Like, just be honest about what you're doing. Because I don't get people who like lie about like having like multiple partners, or they're like, oh no, you're the only one I'm seeing, and then they like give somebody like an STD or something. It's like, well, if you're honest, this person wouldn't have trusted you as much, let you do certain things that you weren't supposed to be doing because you're sharing yourself with other people, or you're like talking to other people, and now like this person's like attached because they thought you were available and like you were exclusive, but like you're not. Just be honest. Imagine our society, imagine our generation if we were just all honest with each other, especially about relationships. Like, a lot of people would be butthurt, but I feel like there would still be less people who weren't as hurt. Open relationships, that doesn't make sense to me, because some situations it might, or certain circumstances, but in general, like, if you want an open relationship, just like don't be together, because clearly you're fine with your partner being with other people. I would literally be so mad. Like, I could literally never. Why are you even with that person? A lot of times the guy that like wants an open relationship too, and the girl's like, I'll just go with it because I don't want him to break up with me. It's like, girl, he doesn't want you. He literally wants to smash other people while he's with you and still get you at the end of the night. Please. Lying about feelings. People who lie about feelings, it's like, what are you doing? There's no need to like lie to someone about like how you feel about them if just because you want to get them. Oh, I only want you for this. That's fine, so I know what's going on. Or, oh, I feel a certain way about you, but I'm gonna act like I don't. Like, for what? Like, grow up and be mature. I feel like a lot of people are just so immature and pathetic in our generation. And then doing the bare minimum. Unfortunately for us girlies, the bare minimum is so, it's like the bar's in hell. Literally see girls be like, oh my god, he opened the car door for me. It's like, as you should. I mean, like, honestly, it sucks because we get excited about stuff like that, but that's like the least they should be doing if they're touching you, talking to you every day, and blah blah blah. I feel like I should have made a part 2, but I have like a way longer list. This is just like a little snippet. But like, I feel like everyone's just settling now because like nobody's perfect. But I feel like a lot of the reasons why nobody's perfect is because people don't want to be exceptional, or they don't think somebody deserves going above and beyond. So they just like settle for the bare minimum. And guys wouldn't even like take a girl out on a date anymore because they're like, that's too much. But it's not too much to ask what you doing at 2 a.m. Like BFFR. I have so many more things to say. Like I just need to talk so much shit. I'll probably make a part 2.
And now we've normalized a lot of stuff. We've normalized a lot of stuff. Let me say it again. We have normalized a lot of stuff. Something like cheating. Now, cheating is common. Like, when somebody even cheats in a relationship, like, it's just like something small. Because why? It's common. Everybody's doing it. It's no big deal. Bro, it is a big deal. We've normalized it. Bro, if you think you've met somebody who you want to, hook up with again, like, who you want to go out with, break up with me and go for that person. Don't just, be with me and be with that person. You are cheating on me, bro. Nah, don't do that. Just tell me. It's going to hurt, but it's better for me to find out you actually went to do something nasty with somebody.
And you show interest in a person, that makes you weird. Like,
Bruh, I've literally never related to anything more, and it literally makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. But I genuinely just like am not like the type to like play games or like ignore you for a week or act like I don't like you so you like me more. I just literally can't do it. Like, if I like you, I'm gonna reach out. If I like you, I'm gonna make plans with you. If I like you, I'm going to text you. If I had a good time on a date, I'm gonna let you know. Like, what? I literally like have no hope, bro. And I feel like every single time I start getting closer to a guy and like we're dating for a while or whatever, they literally get freaked out. I don't know if they get freaked out or if they just don't like me. Like, I don't know what it is, because I know it's not me, bitch. No, but like they literally just seem to get freaked out. Or if I like put pressure on them to like act right, they don't like that, because they want a bitch who's gonna put up with them not acting right, and they get to just do whatever they want and treat the girl however they want. So I've noticed that when I call that out in certain men that I've dated, they don't like that. They get really upset and angry, and then they gaslight you and flip the script and make you feel like you're the weirdo, like you're crazy, like you're doing too much. Like, bro, we've been dating for 6 months and I'm not your girlfriend, bitch? What? Yeah, like, no, it's not gonna work for me. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like people are extremely afraid of commitment, which I get. Like, I have a fear of commitment too, but at the same time, I'm willing to put myself out there and like take a risk and see where shit goes. Like, you're never going to have a serious, healthy relationship if you don't do that. And I think when you show interest or attention in men, it only freaks men who aren't ready for that commitment. That freaks them out, and then they run for the fucking hills. Or if you want something more serious and they just want to fuck you, they're running for the hills. And I find this happening, and I now, when I date people, I do not hook up with them until, like, unless you are my boyfriend, I'm not fucking you. We're not hooking up. Like, we'll make out and shit, but I'm not fucking you. And recently I dated a guy, and I feel like this happened. Like, we went on a few dates and I wasn't hooking up with him, and he really wanted to hook up, and I was like, no. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna be like, just all these excuses, right, to like not continue dating, which is fine. That just weeds out the guys who aren't meant for you or who are looking just to get in your pants. And I was upset and hurt, but at the same time, I'm so glad that I stood my ground and kept my boundaries up, because if I had hooked up with him, I would have been even more hurt and upset. But yeah, dating in this generation is fucking whack. It's weird. I don't understand. Like, I don't want to play games. Like, do you like me or not? Like, come on.
Yeah, and we are so used to the cheating now that you've been cheated on in your previous relationships, you move on to the next, and they also cheat on you. You think it's normal, you think it's fine. Sis, bro, it's not, okay? It's not. Don't make this generation make you go insane or change your ways. It is not okay. It is not okay. It's not normal. It is not just because previously you've been cheated on for several times, this new one too, because you allow that person to be like, oh, cheating, no, it's not, please. If you think you want to hook up with somebody else, leave me and go for that person, period. Let me find my own person, my PP, my personal person, period.
Okay, so I saw a girl on TikTok talk about how without dating apps, you would have to just find experiences and find people in person. Like, if Bumble, Hinge, and Tinder were not a thing, people would have to resort to how people dated in the past, which is literally just going up to someone that you find hot or cute or interesting and telling them. But nobody does that anymore. And I feel like it's literally due to the fact that, well, at least in heterosexual dating, the guys don't want to approach the girls because they don't want to seem like creeps or desperate. And then the girls don't want to approach the guys because the girls don't think it's their job. You should never chase, you need to attract, you can't like be the one to ask the guy out because that makes you seem needy, like all these different societal constructs. And it's made me literally paralyzed. Like I can't tell a guy that I think he's cute, even if I do. Our generation needs help for dating, like serious help.
The way us Gen Z's date now is so weird, and I'm still trying to get my head wrapped around it. It is always right. I am not ready for a relationship, but I want to be in a mutual exclusive situationship with you. How is that different? As a fellow Gen Z, I need my Gen Z friends to help me explain. Thank you.
Why is it so hard for us to do that nowadays? You know that person, you think that there's no future for you two, or you don't have any plans for her, you don't feel nothing for her. Stop keeping him or her around. Let that person go, find her PP and be with that person. Period. Is it that hard? It's just that nowadays we are so scared to be alone. I relate to that part a lot. We are scared to being alone, and it shouldn't be so, okay? It shouldn't. Just let it go.
Not dating casually or in committed relationships, because what would be the point when...
So she's talking about Gen Z, and she's 100% right. A lot of people in today's age do not know how to be healthy in a relationship. Everyone wants to live that single life. Let me explain why. Everybody wants to go out, live that single life, live like they don't have a person that loves and cares about them at the house or whatever. No one wants to think about their partner when they're going and doing things. No one wants to understand and respect the boundaries that their other person has set. Every single person wants to go party, go to bars and clubs. Everyone wants to be talking with multiple people. People want to get the attention and validation. No one wants to really sit and think about what this is going to actually affect in my life, my relationship, but especially my partner's mental and emotional health. Everyone wants to sit around, act like it's not a big deal, when in reality, this is affecting every single person. Whether that's you're the one that's going out and cheating, or whether you're the partner that is getting cheated on. This is affecting everybody and no one understands. Being in a relationship nowadays, a healthy one, is a huge blessing. And I mean a healthy relationship as in respecting the boundaries, understanding your partner 100%, loving your partner unconditionally, pushing your partner to be better every single day, as well with that being reciprocated, and many more too. But no one knows nowadays how to be healthy in a relationship, but no one is healthy mentally, physically, and emotionally for themselves. This whole Gen Z is all about social media. With that being said, everybody's on social media every single day, looking at people, setting unrealistic goals. You know, it's okay to have standards. It's okay. I have standards myself. But with everybody on social media, everybody thinks that they can attract that, when in reality, everybody is mostly average. Even at the point I'm average. No one understands that just because your partner doesn't look the way that this person does, that the person isn't making this much, doesn't mean that they're not worth it. Everybody has a different pace in their life. Everyone's at a different point in their life. And everybody's using social media as a comparison and as a dating site. If their partner doesn't look like this, if their partner isn't living the life like this, why should I even care about the relationship? People have to understand that nowadays, social media is ruining everybody's mental and emotional health because of the expectation, the validation, and the attention that everybody is getting on there and looking for. Especially too with relationships nowadays, no one knows how to respect boundaries. No one understands how to truly communicate, a healthy communication. No one knows how to do that. No one has communication skills. And it's unfortunate because a lot of the people out here that want a relationship are suffering from toxic ones, because the biggest population in this world is unhealthy. Seriously.
This is why guys aren't dating right now. And it's because a lot of them are just grinding, right? I love videos like this because it shows like just how disconnected a lot of dudes are from the world around them, right? Like if you have any women in your life in any capacity and you listen to them, you would know that the reason most guys aren't dating isn't because they're like too busy working hard and on their future. It's because most guys aren't likable and women don't want to talk to them. Also find this really interesting because there is a world where you can be working deeply and intently on what you want your future to be and what you want to see in your career, and also have a thriving relationship as long as you find somebody that has that same type of mentality. Did you know that Barack Obama was interning at a law firm in Chicago during his first year of Harvard Law School, and that's where he met Michelle Obama, at a law firm? And she was the intern leader. She was the overseer. So yeah, like I promise you, there's a ton of guys dating right now. You just aren't.
Dating is so hard, I don't understand it. What don't you understand? Okay, so you meet somebody and you go out on a date and you kiss. On the lips? Yes, on the lips. Okay, just checking. Okay, so now that you kissed, that means that you're together, right? No, not really. Okay, but you've gone on more dates and you keep kissing, so that means you're together. No, it just means that you're talking. Talking? Yeah, you're not dating, you're just talking. Okay, so what happens if we go out on a few more dates and we start liking each other? Now we're together. Nope, now you are catching feels. So we're not talking anymore, we're just catching feels. Pretty much. Okay, but after one of our dates, we made sexy time with each other. Nice. So after sex, now we're together. Nope. Now you are in a situationship. What is a situationship? It's like a non-exclusive romantic arrangement. I don't even know what the hell that means. It just means that you're both confused. Jesus Christ. Okay, so at what point am I in a relationship with somebody? Honestly, when you both just communicate how you feel about each other. Oh, that seems pretty easy and straightforward. Yes, but nobody does it.
I mean, I don't know why you think we're more than what we are. You said you loved me and you could see me carrying your children? I think you read into that. Oh yeah, no, I saw something that wasn't there.
You with somebody for about 10 to 5 years and nothing. You're wasting somebody's time. You're wasting somebody's wife's time, somebody's husband's time. Let that person go. Like I go out with you, we go out on dates, we hook up, we do all those stuff, and then you be like, no, we are not in a relationship. Bro, what do you mean? And it's mostly from the guy's side. Me, I won't lie, it's mostly from the guy's side. As for we the girls, like if you fall, we fall, you feel me? Yeah. But you guys, see, we are in a generation where we ignore the people we like to get their attention. We ignore the people we like to get their attention. You see, like I don't know where our mind is. I don't know where our mind came from. I don't know, but it's funny and it's crazy and it's also serious at the same time, bro. It's because if you look at how this thing is going about, most 60% of us will not find our soulmate and get married one day. Yeah, because it's like you put in our mind that, oh, everybody's like that, cheating is normal, this thing is normal and everything. Some things are not normal. Don't settle for less. I always say these things. Yeah. And you see, it's like this situationship is getting too much. It's now you just go out on a date. And some people don't know this, but look, you go out on a date with a person, on a first date with a person. That doesn't mean you guys are dating. You haven't talked about anything. Just go out to know each other, whatever. Few more time, even when you kiss, like how the video is seen, even when you kiss, that doesn't mean you're dating. You feel me? Sit down, communicate with that person, tell him or her how you feel, like talk. You feel me? And if that person just feels like going out with you, but doesn't want to be in anything with you, you get to know your stand. That okay, it won't work. Let me move to another person. If you don't want to be in a relationship, you feel me? Yeah, that's the thing. So just don't go about confusing someone's child like that, making that person, today think like this, tomorrow think like that. Like, I don't know where we are going. I just don't know. I'm confused myself as you are, but all I just want to say is, yeah, we are still in it. So yeah, I think that's the end of this video. And I'll see you in the next one. We will talk more about these things. We will just show you videos, some people experiencing and whatever. Yeah, and one day too, I'll come out and talk about my own experience with these things because I have a lot to tell you guys. So if this is your first time coming across this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with us your opinions, your comments, whatever. Thank you very much and see you in the next episode.